Hello guys, I'm Shan and welcome to my channel. If I sound a little bit tinny or a little bit echoey, it's because you're here with me in my bathroom today, because I thought I'd do a little get ready with me as I'm about to go out on a lunch date with my husband for our first wedding anniversary. So let's get right into it. So I've had a shower, I've washed my hair, I've blow dried it and I've straightened it. It is looking a little bit flat, so I will do something to it after I've put my makeup on. But got a little crocodile clip here. I'm just gonna get my hair out of my face a little bit. Okay, so I don't tend to use primer. By the way, I'm in no way a makeup artist or, someone who pretends they know everything about makeup. You'll probably watch this video and think she's putting her makeup on backwards, sideways, every way but the right way. But this is how I do it. This is how it works for me. So I tend not to use primer. Instead, I use this Nivea day cream. It's 24-hour moisture and it's got natural almond oil. It is for dry and sensitive skin and it does have SPF 15. So just put a little bit on my finger, dot it around my face, and then just rub it in. It goes on so smoothly and it smells got like a really clean smell to it. So I just rub all that in onto the neck as well. And as for primer, that is as much as I do. Right, so after I've applied that day cream, I go in with my foundation. I use the Bourjois Paris Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue foundation. It's 16-hour wear and it has a mix of vitamins C, E and B5. I didn't know that. We learn something new every day. So I take my really disgusting beauty blender that I've not washed in God knows how long, and I just dot that around my skin. If I look over here, it's because I've got a mirror. So I tend to do my face in sections. That's probably a bit weird, but I start from the bottom upwards. Okay, so foundation is now on, and then I go in with a concealer. It's the Max Factor Radiant Lift Long Lasting and Radiant Concealer, all day wear with vitamins C and E also. Now, I see some videos and you guys put it in your concealer in like a downwards triangle. It just doesn't work for me, so I put it in like an upwards motion around the bottom of my eye, and it gives me a little bit more of a lift. I also put a little bit on my forehead, if I can get it out, bridge of my nose, lip and chin. And then I'll just blend that in as well. Okay, now both the foundation and the concealer feels like it's gone on really smoothly after using that day cream. So what do I do next? I will probably go on to my eyeshadow. A few eyeshadow palettes, but the one that I'm using today is the Technic Eyeshadow Treasury. It's got such a good mix of natural browns and beiges, although it's got a few shimmery little bits in there as well. So I'm going to use that, and then I've got a little bag here. This is like the coolest thing ever. My friend Melissa, there you go Melissa, you've got a shout out if you're watching this. she bought me these makeup brushes, eyeshadow brushes, and I don't know if you can see, each one is a different wand from Harry Potter. How cool is that? So I'm going to go on with this one. Melissa, if you're watching, which wand is that? Comment below. So I'm going to go in with this one. Dropping them all. And I'm going to go in with a mix of these three here. Give that a tap. And then I'm going to just put it in the crease of my eye. Okay, that eye's done. And I'll do the same with the other eye. Okay, I'll probably get tired off for this, but I'm going to take my ring finger and go with the lightest, almost white shadows and just put it on my brow bone there. And then a little bit on the inside of the lid. And then using this brush again, I'm going to go for quite a darker shade of the brown, these three, and put it right on the outside and just blend that in towards the middle of the lid. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm then going to take my little finger and probably this nice little goldy shimmery colour. I'm just going to put that in the middle of my eyelid and just blend it out a little bit like this. And then it gives me a nice little shimmer. I'm going to take a different brush now just to blend that all out. Take this one. And I'll just blend that all together. Now I don't really use eyeliner on my lower lash line, but I do like a bit of warmth. So I'm going to go and take this little brush here, find a nice little beigey brown, and I'm just going to run that under my bottom lashes. Okay, so eyeshadow is done, and I'm now going to go in with my eyeliner. I usually use any sort of liquid liner, although I did pick the wrong one up in Primark. I thought I'd go give a little Primark makeup a go, so I picked up some eyeliner because I was in need of some anyway, and I picked up the wrong one and I bought this gel liner, and the brush comes out just there. But I tried it yesterday and it wasn't horrendous. It wasn't my favourite, but it wasn't horrendous. So that's the part. Oh, I've got hair attached to everything. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and I want to do a small wing on each eye and then bring it in, but not the whole way across the lid, sort of like 3/4 to a half. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I usually start with the flicks first to see if they can match. Do they match? It'll do. And then I start from the outer corner and then I bring it in down towards the lash line. Okay, so I've done that, but I don't want it to be too obvious that it's stopped 3/4 of the way across the lid. So I'm going to take a little brush, it's not the right brush, but it's the one I'm going to use. This flat-edged brush. And I'm just going to blend that to make it not as sharp and a little bit more brushed out. I usually use the Bambi False Lash Mascara by L'Oreal, and I've not got much left. So I'm just going to go in with the first coat, and I'll be honest, I do a few coats. I don't know if anyone else does, but I do. And I usually coat the lashes like this, and then I bring them up. Okay. So that's got its first coat. Then I go in with the second coat. Now I picked up this one because I couldn't find the Bambi Lash. And it is the Rimmel London Wonderful Mascara with argan oil. Does it smell like argan oil? A little bit. I'm not a huge fan. I think it's the brush that's... Oh, what am I doing? That's the problem. But it does. Once I've got a first coat of my favourite one on there, I'll go in with this. And then I just let that go a little bit tacky, let it dry slightly, let it go a bit tacky, and then I'm going to take a lash curler and sort them out. But while we wait, let's go in with the brows. I know a lot of people at the minute are brushing their brows up and making them really full, and it looks great on them, but it just doesn't look great on me at all. I just keep my brows as natural and as the way they are as I can. I use this, I can't tell you what make it is because I've had it for so long, the writing's all worn off. But it's this little pot of sort of gel or clay. And I take an angled brush and I just make them look slightly fuller. But that's as much as I do to my brows, to be honest. I don't do too much. Okay, that's as much as I do. Now, let's go back to the eyelash curler. This really grim looking one that's still got makeup all the way across it, lovely. This is actually from Amazon and is a heated one, but it's so old that the heating element has gone in it. So I just use it as a normal eyelash curler now. So we'll do that. I just hold it there for a few seconds, gently pressing it, putting pressure on it. You probably won't be able to see the difference, but I do it anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to fan them out a little bit, and then we do the other one. Okay. So that's that. Next, I'm going to move on to a little bit of contouring. Now, you probably shouldn't, but I use a bronzer to contour with most of the time. And months ago, I was subscribed to Glossybox. Oh, someone's texting me. I was subscribed to Glossybox and got this in it. It's the Kinder Kind Bronze Blissful Bronze. So I take this brush. This is also a number 7 brush that I got for Christmas, and it has my name engraved on it. How sweet is that? So this is really, really pigmented, so you don't need a lot. It does need tapping, and I'm going to put it just under my cheekbone and try and blend that out. It's so much better to try and build with this one because it's so pigmented. Once you've gone too far with it, that's it. You need to take it off at the start again if you make a mistake with this bad boy. Okay. And I always put it around my forehead as well. And then blend that out into the hairline so that I don't get any lines. Whew, I'm warm. Okay, and then I just take my ring finger, dab a little bit on there and put it either side of the bridge of your nose, a little bit underneath, and then blend that out. And a little bit just on the jawline there, and I blend it into the neck so again we don't get any, I don't like any harsh lines on me. Okay, next again, I think I got this in a glossy box again. It's the Lottie London Ombre Blush in shade Haze. Don't know if you can see the ombre, only slight, but I used this for the first time yesterday and it was really good. So I'm going to use it again today. I think I read somewhere not long ago that when you put blush on, you should bring it out to the same level as the end of your eyebrow. I don't know if it's true, but I've been doing it ever since. Okay. It is quite pigmented, so you don't need quite a lot. My cheeks are a bit flush at the minute anyway. Okay. And that will do for that. And I think I've just got 2 more steps left. I've got my highlighter and then lips, so we'll do highlighter now. So I usually use one of 2. I usually use either this Dew You liquid highlighter. It's like a pinky shade in shade Claire, or I'm going to use this one, which I'm going to use today. It's the L'Oreal Glow Mon Amour liquid highlighting drops, I think they're called. You don't need much of this, it's super pigmented, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to put a little bit here, bridge of nose, eyebrow bones, lip, chin, and then the cheekbones. Okay, and with my finger, I'm just going to blend that out. Put a little bit too much on my nose. This smells incredible, by the way. It smells like holiday. And then I also like to use the residue to just put a little bit in the corner of my eye to just open it up a little bit. And then the cheekbones. Okay, if you can see, it does give a really good glow. And then lastly, so if I'm going out in the day, just like casually, I'll probably put a little bit of lip liner on and then this e.l.f. gloss in Mocha Kiss, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to go in with this liner. It is the, look at the state of that, but it's my favourite one, so I'm going to use it anyway. It is the Bloom and Luna. Again, I think I got this in a glossy box, but it's such a lovely shade, like a dusky pink. So I'm going to go in with that first. Okay. I'm just going to blend that a little bit. And then I find that this is the perfect match. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in shade Orange. Oh no, it's not. Blush, in shade Blush. So I'm going to go in with this. Here we go. And I might just put a little bit of that e.l.f. gloss I was telling you about, just in the middle there. I don't know why, but I just feel like it makes your lips look a little bit more fuller with a bit of shine on them. Okay, so, oh, I forgot my spray. And then just to finish off, I'm going to go in with the Flawless Mist and Fix Makeup Setting Spray, a matte finish by Barry M. Give it a bit of a shake. And then just give that a spray and a waft. And that is face done. So as I said earlier, I did have a shower, I washed my hair, it's been dried, it's been straightened, but it has gone a bit flat. So although I don't need any dry shampoo, I'm going to take this Batiste dry shampoo because it has volume as well. So I'm just going to lift up this top piece and give it a little spritz underneath. And the same with the back. And then just zhuzh it out a little bit. Let it do its thing. Okay, so I've put that in. As you can see, it has given me a little bit more volume. Now it's time to get dressed. Okay, so that is me done. I'm dressed, I've got my lemon Primark wrap top on, my stretchy Primark jeans because I'm going to be filling my stomach with copious amounts of Italian food. So I was going to go for heels, but I've got to walk through the middle of town and back. I'm guessing it's going to be packed full of people because it is the Platinum Jubilee weekend. So instead of heels, I've gone for, oh God, see the state of my room? That's because I was getting ready. Anyone else's room is state after they've been getting ready? But yeah, I've gone for those new look, sort of like a rope bottom espadrille type thing that does up at the ankle. So I'm going to love you and leave you there. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks guys.